everybody! Welcome to our channel, our Frosty love story, 11. I don't know why I chose 11, by the way, I just did. Well, we believe in 11. 11.
Make a wish.
Make a wish.
Make a wish.
But what we decided to do is make a video, or make a channel, that's about our love story, talking about us, talking about a little bit of me, about a little about Dominic. My name's Helen, by the way, and this is Dominick Frost. And we want to talk about our love and our journey. And obviously, the fact that I'm from Liverpool, I live in Warrington, and Dominick's from somewhere else completely.
Yeah, I'm from an entirely different universe. Also another country. I'm from Vancouver Island, Canada.
Yeah. So we've come a long way, to where we are now, and obviously to where we want to be. 2 years ago, yeah, 2 years ago, February.
Yeah,
Thereabouts is when we met, and we are interested in something called the Mandela effect, amongst other things. Like, we have other interests, which is conspiracy theory, I would say.
We entered a chat room where people were talking about the Mandela effect, and from there we learned that we like talking about all the same things. We enjoy exploring ideas like simulation theory, the Mandela effect, which is an unexplainable phenomenon of reality seemingly changing. All of it, all that stuff. And we have the same fandom favorites too, like fantasy, magic, Harry Potter, The Hobbit, those kinds of things. Science fiction.
Well, superheroes.
Yeah, Rick and Morty.
Superhero, all kinds of stuff, crazy stuff. We believe like in the twin flames, soulmate and stuff. Like we literally from we met each other in those live streams. Obviously at the time we were friends for a bit. And then we just literally hit her off, like literally just like very quick, very fast. We started talking to each other, and then we went from there. And obviously you were with someone at the time, and then obviously that you broke up with them, and then about sort of like August. September 2 years. God, was it last year? Wasn't last year? Was it last year? Year before? Yes, year before.
You can slow down if you like.
It's okay. I'm good. I've not done anything like this before, guys. So we're a little bit like, oh right, okay, this is new. But obviously we will learn to relax, because we actually do have our own YouTube channels. How I begun chatting in the first place to Dominic was. Because I started my own channel. Dominic had his own channel. He's you talk about acrylic art. You're an acrylic artist.
Yeah, I make paintings and sometimes talk about the impossible or the surreal or other things like that. And Helen likes to do sky watching and to observe what changes and what's different and what's new and to explore ideas like the chemtrails and geoengineering and things like that.
So that's pretty much what our channels are about a little bit. But then again, we'll include those in the description below. But I'd probably say around about September, like, of 18. That's crazy. Oh yeah, about September 18. Something like that. We started talking on a more intimate level. Obviously, you were single again. I was in a previous relationship myself. I've got a little girl who's 4 years old, and now, but I've split from that person like 2-3 years ago, something like that, like maybe 3 years ago or something. So obviously then we were both very single, and we started talking more. I used to do live streams. Pardon me, on my other channel, and we just hit it off. We started talking. Like the app Hangouts. We started talking there, and we got invited to a group. We started just literally just hitting it off, and then we got together around about the 15th of November, 2018.
We discovered it was earlier than that, but we'd already chosen the 15th as our anniversary date, so we keep it.
We keep it. So we're 16 months on?
Yeah.
16 months on, that's great.
So.
Yeah, so we got together, and I literally, I maybe within a week of being together, I was like, should I come over? Should I come over? I was literally, I'm coming over. Yeah. And then he got on board with that. And
it worked out really well. We both live with very modest means, and so we called on the universe to help us out, and it gave us exactly what we needed when we needed it. Not more, not less, and we made it work. And in May, Helen came to visit me for 10 days, and every day was magical.
We did discovered quite a lot of stuff on the way. By the way, like, I found out, like, in the process of, like, a passport. I'd never been out of this UK ever in my life, like, ever. And, I found out that, in the process that my mum was adopted, and pardon me, like, quarter of Italian. So I found, like, some fun stuff in that application. And in that, so obviously then I got a passport and stuff. I couldn't really work out. I bought a ticket to come to see Dominick in May last year. It was really cool, which was May 2019. And I'd never flown before. I'd never flown or anything like that. It was just quite an experience. I'd never done. What we'll do is tell you more. This is just an opening video of what we want to achieve, because ideally you're from Vancouver Island and I live in Warrington now, obviously. What a weird little fact, actually. Found out that his grandfather is from the same place as my little, like, I'm from Bootle originally, and we found out that your grandfather was like from Bootle.
Yeah, Bootle is right outside of Liverpool, and that's where my grandfather came from. He was 6 when his family moved him to Canada. From exactly the same place, which is going to help us out a little bit later.
Yep, I think so.
We're trying to work out the visa to get me over here, and there's an ancestry visa. If your grandparent came from the UK, you can use the ancestry visa to come back here. So we're working on that. There are some funds that need to be raised.
Yeah, but we'll get there, right? But there's so much that, like, an ancestry visa is cost thousands, and this is part, like, we're gonna not just talk about our love during this channel. We'll, like, share videos that I've taken when I was in Vancouver, when I visited. Almost 3 months is up. Dominick's been here for 3 months on a holiday visa in the UK, and I'll quite literally share those moments. Like, there's, like, some videos and stuff like that we made, and some of our pictures and memories and stuff that we did during the time that we've been, doing, like, together so far.
Yeah.
And then obviously what we'll do.
Our plan really is to tell the story, because we're both romantics.
Yeah,
at heart. We both have really lit hearts, and we believe in love more than anything. And we're in love, we've made it work. And so we want to be able to tell an appealing story to people who are curious about this kind of thing. Because although we believe in things like twin flames and soulmates, or I've heard it better described as soul partners, because sometimes you challenge each other too. It's not all about the ideal,
Yeah,
you don't start with happily ever after. You got to get to know each other, and you live through an adventure. That's life.
I agree. Like, what you don't realise is, like, you never know when you'll ever meet your twin flame. I didn't believe in twin flame or soulmate and everything like that before, and then until I met Dominick, and then I did, because we instantly, like, fell in love. We realised we had so much in common. With, like, food, experience in life, including, like, being in the back of a car boot.
Well, instantly, it's not like all at once.
Not all at once.
Instantly, again and again and again, with every little thing at different times. And that's the cool thing, is because if you're a romantic and you look at what's on the internet and what information is out there, they make it look like it can all be explained to you. But it's really, it's not a mystery to solve. It's a mystery to live through as it solves itself. And that's the adventure.
It's all about one big ginormous adventure, and we've been through so much already. Obviously through the 10 days I was there in Vancouver, and the 3 months almost up now. Vancouver Island. Canada. Yeah, we're a bit higgled. Honestly, you know what? I'm happy this is our first video, because you'll see some proof as time goes on, and there will be some fun videos to follow after this. But what we'll probably share at the end of the video was probably when we first met. Actually met in real space. Obviously we had an internet relationship for a long time. It will make 6 months.
Well, we'll talk about that. We can show the paintings and talk about how we encouraged each other with the art first. And I ended up sending you the paintings that you inspired the creation of. That was even before we met on a more intimate level.
Yeah, we were just friends.
You were a very encouraging friend to me at that time. And, then we ended up both doing the same things, and then we got together and did it together, and now we're here, and we've been doing more of those. We can, we should do a little walkthrough in the room that has all the paintings on the walls and, show those a little bit.
It's
kind of a timeline,
I agree. It will be that kind of thing, but also like I will share stuff we've already like filmed like previously to this video that you're watching now, which is the first one. But you'll see that we're a little higgledy-piggledy, a little bit space time continuum, a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but you'll see like our personality, like we want to really
We're not going to
us.
Script these videos. We're just going to tell you what we want to tell
it's just what
in
it
real
is.
time.
But the deep down core thing really is I love you.
I love you too.
And that's what it's all about, right? And we'll get into that like further on, like later on. But right now this is just our first video. So welcome to our channel, everybody.
Welcome to, what's it called? Much Frosty Love 11?
No, our Frosty Love story.
11.
11. I don't know. Yeah. I should be like 11.
We didn't have 10 other Frosty Love stories before this.
No, it's just one. The one, but 11 was a synchronistic number.
Yeah.
Because we're both like we both like the 11, and it's funny because this is now 11 minutes long.
Well, and when you see the 11s all the time, it means you're on path, and when you see the 1111, you can make a wish.
Yeah.
And that it motivates the creation of reality. You create destiny with that number.
I like that. This is fun. Anyway, we'll probably what we'll do at the end of this video is share the moment when we actually first met in real space, because we had an online thing for a while. So you'll see that, and we'll see you in the next video. My phrase is much Frosty love.
Next bit, maybe.
And yours is stay Frosty.
Is this a whole video or just the first piece?
This is our video. First video.
Oh, well, stay Frosty.
Stay Frosty. Yeah. Much Frosty love. Ooh.